one and transformed.
Right.
Whoa, don't do that. He almost looked like he was going to pass a turn.
Just like, oh,
you know the hand that comes out?
Yeah.
It's like, it sort of floats and then it'll open up, and that's when you... So these are
I
paired
was
up as well.
stretching.
Man, just on the...
So, yeah, he goes ahead and kills the spirit, flips his Garrick.
Which is sweet, because that's going to unpair the paladin as well.
Right, so now it's not very impressive.
Yeah, and what that means is that likely Garrick's going to survive. Because Andrew, even if Ricky plays a creature this turn, which it looks like he's going to, I see a lightning mauler in his hand. Yes, he's going to pair them up, so now they both have haste. So for Joey, lightning mauler, a reasonable first pick in Avacyn Restored Limited. It has soul bond, it's a 2/1, and it's going to give any creature that is soul bonded with haste, and of course as long as it's paired it also gets haste. Now they're both attacking, they both have double strike. One of them's a 3/3, one of them's a 2/2. And I didn't see if they're attacking Garrick or not, but I did see that a Restoration Angel got flashed into play.
Yeah.
I also saw
it
that
looks like
we had activation from Mikaeus the Lunarch, which killed it.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, I think
because
that's what
blinking
it
it
was.
doesn't do anything.
Right, exactly. It's not going to help. So he let the Mikaeus die, and now, but the angel got a little bigger.
And it looks like he just declined to bounce anything with his angel.
Yeah, he didn't blink anything. There was no reason to. Nothing to blink profitably.
So both creatures were coming at Garrick. Garrick does die in the transaction, but Andrew does get to kill the lightning mauler and have his angel survive. If it would have blocked the paladin, he would have also been able to trade there, but he decided he'd rather just have the angel alive.
Yeah, and that seems right.
Yep, I like that play too. I see a Thalia in Andrew's hand. He has a 3/3 Pilgrim and a 4/5 Angel. And now he's going to add a... Geez, this is Soulbond City. That is a Near Heath Pilgrim. Another fine first pick in Avacyn Restored Limited. And it gives lifelink to the creature that is paired with. It's also a 2/1. So he's going to swing for 7 damage, 4 of it being lifelink.
That's ridiculous. It's like an Exalted Angel right there.
Yeah, it is.
Build your own Exalted Angel.
Yeah.
From Andrew
It took
Keeney.
a little bit of work, but
I mean, Exalted is coming back in M13, and so we can use that pun all summer.
I'm very excited about that.
Me too.
I really like Exalted as a mechanic.
I mean, we're going to see that actually probably more often. Restoration Angel attacking with
Fiend Hunter, your Restoration Angel. Now that's a dangerous play. If the Fiend Hunter ever leaves play, then the Restoration Angel is going to re-enter the battlefield, and it's going to get to use it again. Yeah, which it looks like currently isn't that relevant, but it can be.
So that's a 2/4 Fiend Hunter, right?
It is a 2/4. That's correct. It looks like it's not paired.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did he pair that or no?
I mean, I don't know what he has in his hand, but based on, like, normally you would probably pair up. But the judges asked at the beginning of the tournament that the cards actually be touching if they were paired, and I think that the indication here is that they're not.
Thalia for Andrew, and just a pass back. Ricky gonna swing in with that. Just a 2/2.
Yeah, it must be paired. I
Yeah.
mean, it is a 3/3.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. It is a 3/3. You're right. So.
But he can double. He can just. Oh, it is paired.
Okay. So
yeah. See, they got to be
qualifying.
careful about that.
Yeah.
But it is a 3/3 double strike, which makes a lot more sense as far as the attack goes. Because
Yeah.
otherwise, he was going to trade it for a Pilgrim. Like.
Right. Like.
Don't think you'd want to do that.
Great. So it looks like Thalia chumps.
Thalia chump locked.
That's
All
interesting.
right.
And the Hero of Bladehold from Ricky. This is just.
It looked pretty good for Andrew, but it doesn't now.
No. I mean, it was starting with that Fiend Hunter, and then.
All right, so he has a second Thalia in his hand, which makes sense, and also a Geist. So that's going to come down now.
Okay.
We're going to see the other Thalia. That's why he chump blocked.
Yeah.
Whenever you see people chump block with
Something that
legendary
doesn't make
creatures
sense for them to chump block.
Yeah.
Exactly. So Strangle Rootgeist and Thalia and pass back. So.
Yep. But he did pair it up with the Near Heath Pilgrim, and that's going to make both of them have lifelink.
It's very interesting to see these Soulbond creatures seeing so much play
it
in
feels
the
like
same
limited.
match. Yeah.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
Okay,
that
I
is
saw this yesterday in Cube
savage
and scooped
beating.
to it when.
Did you?
Yeah, it was
These
Hero
two
of
cards?
Bladehold. It was Nick.
Nick did that.
He stole my Paladin and then played Hero of Bladehold and soul-bonded them.
Yeah, that's pretty devastating. So the Hero of Bladehold now has double strike, as does the other one. The Hero of Bladehold is also a 4/5 with double strike.
Yeah, that's
the
ridiculous.
tokens are going to get the trigger from the hero. They're going to be 2 1s from the hero plus the bonus from the Honor of the Peer, so they're 3 2s. The hero itself is a 5/6. No,
it's
still
a 4.
No, so it's a 4/5
double strike.
Double strike, but it also gets its own. Oh no, it only pumps other cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So 4/5 double strike is just going to have to do.
Yeah, that's all. That also puts 2 guys in the play.
Yep. And we're going to see a double block, but that isn't going to work out. Oh, all right, that's a different one. So is the Geist blocking down below there?
Yeah. I wonder if we can get them to move their cards on camera. I know it's tough to tell when you're actually down there playing.
Yeah, I don't know if I would double block here because he can just kill the. It's a 4 power double striker.
Right.
So he should just kill the Pilgrim first. That gets it off the board, and then it's only 2 more power coming back.
And that looks like what he did. So the double lock did nothing.
I mean, I guess you can do it either way in that case because it's 4 toughness versus 4 first strike. So. Yeah,
still,
so
he just lost with a disguise.
Yeah, I don't think that Andrew's going to be able to come back from this board state without something like Terminus.
Yeah, I don't think he plays Terminus.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it'd be in a heavy creature-based deck. Usually Machias the Lunarch and Terminus aren't in the same deck together.
Not usually, yeah. All right, so.
Yes. I do not think that Andrew is in a winning position here at all. And we see a Gather the Townsfolk from Ricky. I don't know if I would play that. I would definitely not play that land. So up until this point, we had seen no red from Andrew's side of the battlefield, and he just threw out.
Hand,
and I think that's definitely a mistake. Like it's a small one, right? It's one that you might not think about because who cares? The game's over anyway.
Right, but now Ricky.
Now you've just let Ricky know that there's going to be some potential red cards. Some of the cards you could be thinking about are Zealous Conscripts, which is a huge blowout and a card you can definitely play around to a point.
And there's a one of in the main deck.
There is, okay, yeah. A Bonfire of the Damned is also a card, that Ricky might be thinking about. And when you're running,
and there's 2 in the board.
There you go. So when you're running a heavy creature-based deck like Ricky is, cards like Bonfire of the Damned and whether they can exist against you are huge.
Right.
And showing his opponent that he was in fact playing red, I think, was definitely not the best. Also, Ricky had more than lethal, but he played out his Gather, and I just don't see the reason for it. He's going to get 2 more tokens off of his Hero of Bladehold. Yeah, he's representing lethal times like 7. If he gets Terminus, he would like to have a backup plan. And frankly, with his opponent at 8. Hey, welcome back. If his opponent's at 8, and his opponent goes, yep, Terminus.
Yeah.
Then Ricky untaps and he plays Gather the Townsfolk, and he has 2 2/2s.
Right.
So which is a 2-turn clock. Right. And that's pretty important. Now I didn't know, maybe he had something else in his hand that I didn't see. Right. That would also help out. But I just think, you have to always be aware of that. You wouldn't assume that your opponent's playing Terminus.
Right,
I wouldn't
just
do
in
that.
Case,
but there didn't seem to be much downside to just holding on to that.
You wouldn't assume your opponent's playing red when all you've seen are green-white cards until he drops a Rootbound Crag.
Yeah,
onto the board.
then screws
it up. Right.
The reveal.
All I had was this land that I don't know why it could possibly be in my deck.
Yeah. So, yeah. But I think overall we're going to see a pretty funny game 2 here with a whole bunch of creatures mashing themselves into each other here.
I like this one of Sigarda in Andrew Keeney's list. Now that's interesting because wait, Sigarda costs green and white, right?
Yes.
Okay. I was thinking for some reason
it's white green too.
That's what it is. Okay. Yeah. So he's got a one of Sigarda. He's got a Geist Honored Monk. We saw that last game. He does have 2 copies of Bonfire, which I imagine we're going to see. I imagine he's going to bring them in. Whether we're going to see them is pretty much going to be.
His list is interesting.
It is.
I mean, two Borderland Ranger, 1 Nearheath Pilgrim, 3 Strangaroo Geist, 1 Machias the Lunarch. So we saw at least 2 of his just straight up one-ofs.
It's very interesting. Like it.
I mean,
actually
it's a
looks like
birthing pod list, right?
Right,
so,
right, right.
so he's able to search up these cards. So it makes sense to have access to a
lot of
wide
one-ofs,
range of
right.
things.
It's got a metamorph
I don't know
in
about
there.
Micaeus as a one of, as opposed to in relation to birthing pod, because that doesn't work.
No, it doesn't do anything.
But he's a good card, and I think one that you don't mind having.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't think it's meant to go with the birthing pod. I think it's like, hey, maybe I draw this, and it's cool. You know, it pumps my guys.
So this is kind of interesting. Let's look at the cards that he decided were important enough in his deck to have 4 ofs. So Birds of Paradise.
Yeah, makes sense.
And that makes some sense. And we were just talking about this in between the last rounds. Blade
Splicer. Restoration Angel.
Restoration Angel. So again,
That's
like,
it. It's like
he's just looking to get value, right?
Right.
He's just like blink, 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 blank, blank,
and then there's the cards that looked like they were supposed to be 4 ofs, but he needed room for 1 ofs, so he just shaved 1 off.
Yeah,
Huntmaster.
I do get that vibe here.
Yeah, Huntmaster, Strangleroot Geist, Avacyn's Pilgrim, all 3 ofs. So
yeah, I mean, sometimes with the turn 1 accelerator, you do want a specific amount, 6 or 7, as
right,
opposed
that's
to the
not
full
so
8.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's got 3 Strangleroot Geists.
The one of Garrick Relentless.
Right, which we saw. He did. I mean, he has a lot of 1-ofs, so he drew a lot of 1-ofs. We saw the
Pilgrim,
Pilgrim, we saw Micaeus, we saw Fiend Hunter, we saw Garrick Relentless. The only 1-ofs we didn't see, besides Dismember, is a Metamorph and the Conscripts. It's interesting.
Metamorph being an excellent target for birthing pod.
Right.
I think one of the things that I've seen happen quite a bit is people get the Metamorph to copy the birthing pod.
Yeah, and then shenanigans.
Yeah, when they start chaining together 2 birthing pod activations per turn, you better be doing something pretty impressive to combat that.
That's actually one of the things I think is great, like about some of the rug pod lists where they go, all right, I have a Strangleroot Geist, I'll pod it away to get a Deceiver Exarch to untap my birthing pod, which I'll use it again, sacrificing the Exarch to get a Thrun or something, the Giant Solifuge.
Yep. All right, we're back down in the area.
Solifuge.
It looks like we're already underway here
Wow.
as well. So it looks like Ricky has led off with a Thalia, and he's going to probably hit he's going to honor the pure. He's got to pay 3 for it because of his own Thalia, and he's going to attack for 2 damage.
Very glorious anthem of him.
Man, I love that clock there.
Yeah.
Really, like
It's
I don't
great,
know,
yeah.
it has this calming effect for me.
It's nice to know how much time is left
Yeah.
in the round. So Ricky won game 1 in 10 minutes, and
Yeah, he smashed, I'd say. Like,
Yeah, he
would
did.
you put this in the smashed category?
pretty smashy.
Yeah.
Andrew did look like he was in an okay position earlier on, but
There was certainly some point of time, yeah.
so Andrew's first play is a Huntmaster of the Fells, and that's a pretty
I like
reasonable
that.
start.
I
Yeah.
like that. I'm
Why
looking
not?
at Ricky's list, and he's very, very aggressive. He's running 4 Champions, 2 Doom Travelers, 3 Lightning Maulers, which we saw. Oh man, here's a Hero of Bladehold.
Hero of Bladehold, and
Chump
Thalia
block.
comes and gets chump blocked by a wolf.
So I wouldn't be shocked. Like if Andrew has a Restoration Angel in his hand,
Just say
oh
go.
man, just say go
This
and
is
just
that
blow
wreck board,
him
yeah.
out. Yeah. I mean, you can do so much in this situation. I know I see a Wolfear Silverheart as well. He could be considering just dropping his Silverheart and just beating. I mean, he swings for 6 and he has an 8/8 blocker that's pretty tough to deal with. Like, it's going to require something.
Oh, he's going to cast a second Huntmaster, I believe? Or, wait.
What transform card costs 1 extra? because
Yeah,
of
that's what
Thalia?
that's what
Oh,
I'm
it's
trying to
Garrick.
think.
It was
Oh,
a Garrick. It was
yeah,
Garrick Relentless.
That's actually exactly
All right, so
what it
he
was.
does decide just to pass the turn. Now, we don't know if he has the Angel, but if he does, oh goodness.
Yeah, I can't quite see his hand well enough to determine. It does look like he has a white card in there, but that could be anything.
Yeah, I think I see. Play 3. Play a Mirren Crusader. Okay.
So yeah, Ricky adds Mirren Crusader after losing his Thalia.
And another Thalia.
Plays another Thalia, and that means Huntmaster will flip back.
Which is actually kind of a good thing
For Andrew, right.
Yeah, because he can just do this plan again. If he has the Angel here, though, it's going to get very ugly. All right, so we get 2 of these.
So Hero of Bladehold attacks.
Yep. These are 3/2s.
Is
Block
he
one.
blocking? Yeah, what is he blocking? It looked like he was about to block. Well, I don't know what he was about to block.
Okay,
Couldn't
does
quite tell
not
what
have
he
the
blocked.
Angel.
So no Angel, no clear. I guess he just blocked one. That's what must have been what it was. And
Now wait a minute. Shouldn't the
Huntmaster should have flipped back, right? There were 2 spells.
Yeah, there
You
was
guys are
2
checking
spells
on that?
cast, so I think we should make sure that happens. He should have an extra wolf, an extra 2 life, and I don't think that I would play out my bird and my guy. Oh yeah, see now they're behind a flip.
Yeah, that.
I mean, they
It
actually
doesn't
brought them
really
back
matter,
to
yeah,
normal.
because it wouldn't have flipped.
Well,
back
it does
again.
though, right? Because if I'm Andrew, I don't play my bird of paradise or my guy. I just say go again, and I kill, Thalia again, and I get a 4/4 back. I mean, it's different. I don't know if it would have actually affected. Oh, geez.
Ooh, wow! Second Honor of the Pure for Ricky.
Once the second one comes down, things get very ugly. He's just going to attack with everything. The Mirren Crusader is unblockable.
Wow.
It has pro green and
yeah.
pro black.
Okay. They went too quick, and that was a lapsing trigger. So.
It's a lapsing trigger. It's too late to do, and that's interesting.
So them missing that flip, I think, cost Andrew there because now, that Thalia wouldn't be there.
Nope. He's going to be dead here. I mean, this is a ridiculous board. So he is taking 8 damage no matter what.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Like, no matter what. All of those tokens are 4/3s.
That's just obnoxious.
Yeah, it's insane. They're all attacking. Like, I don't even know if he can just survive this turn. This has pro green. That's 8. He needs to get in for 6 more damage to kill him.
Right, and
But this is just a bevy of chump blocks.
there's a bloodbath right now.
Yeah,
Like,
this is getting very nasty. Like, that's lethal. No, that's not lethal. That's 12.
It was because he's taking the 4 and the 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Andrew goes to 2, and
But he loses his entire board. Like, literally every creature he has is just dead now.
that was unreal.
I do not see a recovery here for Andrew. Wow, that is savage.
That was sad. I mean, double Honor of the Pure, and then, you've already got Hero of Bladehold and Mirren Crusader against your opponent who has only green guys. Like, it's
Yeah.
he's just got a number of
He's just gonna
trumps.
extend the
yeah,
hand here.
That was rough.
He shows him the Zealous Conscripts.
And
Wow, he did have a Restoration Angel.